Once upon a time, in an enchanted forest, there lived a little fairy named Nella. Every day, Nella worked alongside another fairy named Nedé. They were both responsible for taking care of the magical flower garden in the forest. Playfully, they challenged each other to be the garden's best caretakers, but as their friendly competition grew, they started behaving more carelessly towards each other, which led to arguments and fights. One day, in their pursuit of outshining each other, Nedé's competitive nature got the better of her, and she carelessly pushed Nella aside, causing Nella to tumble and fall onto a bed of thorny roses. The sharp thorns left Nella with scratches and bruises, but the pain was not just physical. It hurt Nella deeply to see that her friendship with Nedé had taken such a hurtful turn. Despite Nedé's apology, Nella still felt angry. Most of all, she was frustrated about all the arguments and fights that kept happening. Unsure of how to resolve the situation, Nella decided to seek guidance from the wise creatures of the enchanted forest. She first met with an old frog. After sharing her troubles, the frog advised Nella to let go of the situation, move on, and allow time to make it seem less important. Nella was not happy with this answer because she did not think this approach would make her feel better right away. Next, Nella visited a clever fox. The fox told Nella that she should always try to be smart when dealing with difficulties to prevent them from turning into more hurtful situations. The fox explained that by learning to think and communicate in a strategic way, we can steer challenges toward favorable outcomes. Nella thought that if she learned how to handle difficult situations in a clever way, it might make her feel better by giving her a sense of power and control. However, she also thought it would be easier if such difficult situations did not occur in the first place. Nella wondered if there was a better approach that would simply discourage others from hurting her. Still searching for answers, Nella asked a cunning snake for advice. The snake told Nella to strike with force and show strength. The snake explained that this approach could command respect and show others that we have the ability to respond strongly to challenging situations. Nella thought that showing strength could hopefully discourage potential offenders from reacting negatively. But she was also concerned that if she fought back and hurt others, the cycle of passing on negative feelings could continue and might affect her in different ways later on. At last, Nella turned to a wise owl to seek guidance. The owl smiled and revealed that the path to handling hurtful situations is often unclear until we learn the power of forgiveness. The owl explained that we should acknowledge feelings of hurt and frustration as important signals that are meant to point out where growth is needed. However, we should not allow these feelings to determine how we respond. The owl said forgiveness is about freeing ourselves of the negative feelings we hold towards difficult situations. By doing so, we can look beyond negativity and allow ourselves to understand the issues more clearly and deeply. The owl reminded Nella that forgiveness does not mean accepting harm. According to the owl, the power of forgiveness lies in recognizing that we can empower ourselves with a deeper understanding of challenges for the purpose of responding wisely. Nella was grateful for the owl's advice, which further helped her to reflect and gain a clear perspective on the wisdom shared by the other wise creatures of the enchanted forest. Nella could now recognize the true meaning of the frog's advice. It was about allowing herself to move forward from the negativity of past situations while embracing growth. Nella understood that forgiveness was the key to rise above hurt, gain a deeper understanding, and empower herself to respond wisely. This transformative process would ultimately allow her to progress and move on from difficult situations. It was not easy, but with each step Nella took towards forgiveness and releasing negative feelings, she no longer saw control or manipulation as a means to ease suffering. Nella was then able to appreciate the fox's wisdom on a deeper level. By releasing feelings of negativity and frustration, Nella realized that she could also let go of fixed expectations and approach challenges with an open mind. Welcoming change and exploring new ways to navigate difficulties with greater effectiveness. Finally, Nella understood that the snake's advice was not about causing harm, but rather about the importance of asserting oneself to prevent unnecessary harm or chaos in difficult situations. Nella recognized that wisdom played an important role in knowing how to assert oneself masterfully. Moving forward, whenever Nella encountered challenging situations that triggered feelings of her, she recognized them as valuable opportunities for learning. She embraced the power of forgiveness to see beyond her hurt feelings, to respond with wisdom and understanding. As a result, Nella's perspective on difficult situations underwent a transformation. She no longer viewed them as just threats that could harm her, but as chances to grow, become stronger, and improve her relationships with both herself and others. The end. Hi guys. We want to connect with you, so don't be shy. Comment your thoughts and ideas below. Also, remember to press the like button, the share button, and the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.